I just need a bed, a supply of Fritz Cola,
Okay.
and eggs for breakfast.
Yeah, we got you covered. I'll make your eggs every morning.
You make me eggs every morning.
Sure.
I hope you're filming this.
I was gonna say, I'm already filming, that's a good outtake.
Got that for reference for future now.
Yeah.
Random.
Anyway,
We should probably talk about bicycle stuff, shouldn't we? Instead of eggs and avocados.
Avocados.
I'm back here at Schwalbe's headquarters and we've got something that's pretty cool to talk about. It's a blue pump. This is, Schwalbe have generated their own, I don't even know how to word this, bit of magic click valve, which is effectively something that will change your traditional valve in your tubeless setup. I'm not very good at explaining this, so I'm going to let someone way better, Jakob, explain this than me.
Okay, I'll give my best.
Done it once or twice, right?
Yeah, once or twice at Eurobike. So we launched the click valve at Eurobike. It is a replacement for all other valve types that are out on the market right now. So there's the Dunlop valve, which is only used in the Netherlands, to my knowledge. Then everyone will know the Presto valve from all the road bikes, gravel bikes, mountain bikes. And then for a lot of touring urban bikes, there's still the auto valve, the automotive valve that you can pump up at Schrader at any gas station. We call it AV. This one is SV, Presto valve called SV. And for all these three valve types, we have a retrofit solution now to basically have a new, better valve, and we call it click valve. The clue is that you have a new pump head and you just click it on the valve and it's sealed and you can pump it and then you click it off and it works. And to show how easy it is to maybe have the new system on a wheel, you can maybe just try to replace it by yourself.
Me?
Yeah, why not? But it's super easy. So you need something to unscrew the Presto valve.
One of these little magic guys? Yeah. Do you know when you've got when you've had 2 broken wrists, this is surprisingly hard.
Okay.
It's that motion.
Okay, just take it off.
It's quite deflating.
Yeah. And then you just replace it with a new valve core.
And this, I can just screw it in and...
You just screw it in by hand.
Hand tight?
Yeah, should be good enough.
So this just then plugs
you
off.
just put it on the valve, it clicks, and then you pump.
Come on, more pressure. Don't feel the pressure?
That's already good.
That was easy.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Super easy. You can just try for yourself.
That's really satisfying.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
Well, the inventor of this valve, he was quite frustrated with all the other valve types because his kids are not able to pump their bikes up by themselves, or even his wife, who maybe will do it like once a year, is like struggling to know which valve type opens which way. So the Presto valve you have to unscrew, and then also the pump heads are usually involving some kind of mechanism to hold the pump head on the valve.
Yeah.
Like some kind of clicking, not clicking, but like a lever, or maybe screwing it on. And that's more complicated than just pumping it on, clicking it on, taking it off.
I say that it's not a complicated thing, but that is from someone who rides a lot.
Sure.
For someone who is, say, like more of a commuter, or as you say, someone who's with their kids or their wife, for example, or partner who doesn't maybe ride as often, the way of being able to simplify this makes more people have the ability to ride a bike. Being very honest and blunt about it.
And we have the problem that a lot of people will not pump up their tires enough, especially in an urban setting, like people riding their bikes every day. Usually don't have enough tire pressure in their tires, and the sidewall will get cracking due to that, because the tire is always like deflated, and basically a lot of people are riding on their rim. So we hope to solve that as well, just to make it easier just to pump up your tires. And there's also a lot of advantages for sport-oriented riders as well. So you have more airflow through the new valve, so it's 40% more than a normal Presto valve, which means tubeless setup is going to be easier. Also, there's a self-cleaning mechanism in this valve. So basically, every time you pump the system, all particles that are in it, maybe just dust or also sealant, will get cleaned out. So it's less likely to clog up this valve with sealant as well.
I think a more traditional valve is very easy to clog up with sealant.
It is.
And then you end up having to replace these.
Yeah.
It's great that
they're not expensive though, but yeah,
it's a thing. It's a thing to do.
For sure.
And something to mention is Schwalbe aren't forcing you to have to buy loads of new stuff. You can buy an adapter for your pump. You can buy an end piece for your existing pump. You can buy the ends just for the valve.
Correct.
So it's just a way of trying to open up an option to make things more simple. It's great.
For sure. So we try to make it as easy as possible. Our goal is to set a new industry standard, so it's open to other manufacturers as well. And yeah, we just hope to replace those 3 old valve types, which are already over 100 years old. You have to imagine, 100 years nobody thought about like doing it easier. For sure people thought about doing it, but it's a very difficult task to really push it into the market as well. And we hope with this system, it is so easy and everyone will love it. And in a few years, it probably will have replaced all other valve types.
Amazing. So one more fact, if you're out on the road and you've got a puncture, you will still be able to pump this up with a traditional pump. Maybe, am I right in thinking that you might not be able to, I mean, if you're out on the road, you're just going to put air in, right? You're not going to be really that bothered about the pressure, it's about getting home.
Correct, so you will not be able to see what pressure you put in the tire if you just use a normal Presto pump, but you can put it on there and pump your system always. So yeah, it has the same diameter, so you're always going to get home in case of having a puncture and not having an adapter available. For sure you will be able to get home.
These are quite nice.
Yeah, they are. They're actually not needed, so we have dust caps available for those. I mentioned the self-cleaning of the system, so actually dust caps, you don't need them for the system, but we think people want those still, just to have a neat little thing to cover your valve, and yeah, they just click on as well.
Click, click.
Click, click.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries, my pleasure.
If you have any questions about Schwalbe's click valve and click valve system, put them in the comments below and I'll pester you to answer. Or I'll try and answer them myself.
Good idea.
Bye.
Bye-bye.